everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name's Callum. This is the Invernalia Zoo by Zoologo Experto. This is a zoo set in the cold mountains of Finland in the Taiga biome. 30 habitats of cold weather animals. Although on the map we have about 20, there are several duplicate kind of habitats for say polar bear, reindeer or the rare Saiga. There's also so much detail in this zoo, rocks, grasses, all custom everywhere. So we start off in this campsite at basically the bottom of the map after about 15 minutes of loading into this. Is a very performance heavy zoo which I did have to enter a special code for. I will show an image of what that is on the screen. This is basically allows the game to stop crashing when loading for so long. So basically I know if a laptop would really struggle. So there's two campsites I think, there's one all the way down there. We left just this one here. Very nice little campsite to start off. So this path should lead up to the entrance. Very nice grasses we see, completely lined buffalo grass. So across the road, there's all these custom cars, got billboards, there's tunnel entrance in the distance. Lovely details here. So across the road, and this is a European zoo, so as it's based in Finland, so there's always lots of European kind of road markings and... So here's the main car park here. Again, lots of all these custom cars. These are like 300 to 500 pieces each, a bit too piece heavy for my liking. And we enter the plaza here. Nice taiga themed plaza. Here, information sign here. So we've got foreign immersive visit doing explorer mode, which we are currently in. Majority of buildings are built by Zoologo. So a nice, impressive wooden taiga-like entrance. We've got Spanish flags, I think. Got polar bear. Yeah, polar bear sculpture here. This impressive wooden, no, it's not wood, it's stone building. So inside we got a nice polar bear kind of entrance hole in the roof. Yeah, so we got a restaurant in here, a cafe, with a nice, lots of this kind of winter kind of theming. Got lots of nice details here, lots of kitchen kind of food items and stuff you'd find in a food area. And next we go to a gift shop. Very detailed gift shop, using all the souvenir props. So the gift shop continues around here, and basically back out. So that was a nice little building at the entrance. Don't think there's too much else in this plaza. Nice open space over here. No, not too much over there. Not too sure what these are. Wooden bins maybe? Benches, probably. Now, so we can enter the zoo now, following the barriers. No ticket windows, I don't think, here. Just the entrance. Yeah, so we got doors. Yeah, so there is lots of backstages in this zoo, which will result in me kind of clipping through buildings quite a lot, but I will try to show some of them at least. I won't go through all of them. Yeah, so we've got a nice zoo map here. Very detailed of the actual, this is in-game picture. So yeah, we are at A, with the entrance. We kind of want to follow the numbers, so it's a nice, I guess, as is intended. So that means starting at 1, 2, 3, you know. So it's a natural trail, using obviously the null path. First come across a playground, something I don't do because I hate building playgrounds. Yes, I've got a very nice playground here, lots of natural wooden kind of frame slides, quite impressive. I may take some inspiration from this or steal it, but yeah, so that's the, basically that's the entrance, I think. We've got a plaza, we've got a gift shop, cafe and a playground. Quite nice. Very open scenery, so we've got the Scavola bush, I think it is, the tropical bush. That actually works quite good for a tiger theme. Mixed in with the tiger grass and all these big trees, works quite well. So we've got a marsh kind of pond. Should be, I think it's swans. Got a little bit of luck there. Yeah, so we've got swans here. Mute swans. So mute swans are one of the most iconic waterfowl species found pretty much through Eurasia and I think other countries like North America. Yeah, so they've got some fantastic signage. The downside is I can't read a word of it because I don't speak much Spanish, but it's very well detailed. I love when creators make custom signage like this, even if I can't read it. But yeah, so we've got swans. I think it does go all the way back there. There is more swans, obviously, as we saw just a bit ago, but only 2 of them are showing their faces right now. So we do have directions signage, which is handy as well. Maps are one thing, but actually telling where to go is another. So you've got nice barriers. Yeah, so we're on a custom boardwalk. There's no paths, I don't think. Which is, I appreciate the dedication with that much wood. It's a lot of work. Yeah, so we've got more swans here. Ooh, bird. Swan nests with eggs. Lovely detail. We've got a shelter building in the back. I think it's detailed. I can see it's detailed here as well. Yeah, so it's quite an easy zoo to follow. This boardwalk kind of brings us all the way past all the habitats in order. Yeah, so we've got toilets here. Definitely not like my toilets. These are actually nice and detailed. I'll just use the toilet building and be done with it. Yeah, so wild boar and reindeer this way. Exploring the taiga forest everywhere. Yeah, so yes, fir trees, pine trees, lovely kind of atmosphere going around this place. I think with 2 habitats on both sides, although the map only said 1, I think. Yes, so this is reindeer. Custom feeders and all that lovely details. Yes, so we've got custom grasses, there's aspen trees I think in the back. Very nice for a summertime Arctic kind of habitat. Other side, red deer, maybe? Yeah, red deer. This is the final habitat, I think, of the loop. It does loop back all the way around. So there's red deer here. Lots of reindeer in this habitat. Lovely rock kind of details. Custom fencing. Lots of shelter buildings over there. Not sure what lives there though. Boar. So this is wild boar. Don't think I've actually used the boar yet. Kind of a pond habitat, I think. Like the use of the Siberian pea bush, is it? The mossy rocks. Reindeer habitat winds up, is it 2 habitats? Yeah, so there's lots of tree guards and all that. It's quite a realistic detail, that. Yeah, so we've got boar habitat winds around here. We've got another viewing area for the reindeer. Oh, there's one over here. Yes, there's a shelter building, got reindeer here, lots of tree guards guarding the precious pine trees so they don't destroy them. Boar habitat again, with a nice little wooden bridge crossing the stream with a waterfall. So this is a good mix of a kind of pond and forest habitat. Winds its way around. It's got a shelter building with the boar there. We've got more toilets here. There's also, we'll take a visit, take a look in the reindeer shelter, see if there's some nice details we can see. Obviously not the intended entrance, but I'll try get in. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, so we've got lovely details in here, all these realistic kind of keeper kind of worktops and gates for the reindeer. It's fantastic, because I don't do anything like this. It's great to see. Reindeer line right there. Yeah, so that's it. Let's go head back up to the boardwalk. Continue the tour. Still the boar over here. I think every shelter building is actually fully detailed. Very impressive. Yeah, so this is lynx. Good luck seeing the lynx. Usually they're always hiding somewhere. There's no luck right now. We got Wolverine on the other side as well. These should be easier to see, but who knows. This nice kind of rock stacks and all that, broken trees on the rocks. Very nice. No luck yet though. I don't know if this is the only habitat for them, but... So check the Wolverine. Much easier view, and I think it's just the one habitat with large glass windows. And here it is. Nice large habitat for them. Lots of broken trees and rocks scattered around. I think there's just one. I don't know if there's more. I haven't seen more than just one. Polar bear and takin this way. We've got another habitat of... Oh, there's the lynx. Easier to spot on this one. There's some lovely rockwork behind the stacked kind of rocks. Not too sure if what kind of rock theme it's trying to replicate, but it's very nice. Yeah, there's not much in this bit I'm not seeing, so we're trying to go faster in this bit. There's a nice waterfall though. Cascades or rapids or whatever it is. Yeah, so let's zoom around this bit. There's not much. I don't think there's any animals here. Nice open scenery though, I guess. Approaching the river. I think there's a river. This river cuts through the entire zoo, which is a nice feature to build around. There's a polar bear centre. Very big, brutalist building. Coming soon. I don't think so with this performance. Maybe, I don't know. So I think we'll go down here. The polar bear experience, maybe. You can enter the backstage. So we've got elevator waiting line, I guess. Nice custom media, and there's a mural on the floor. Yeah, so let's head up the elevator, or zoom up to the top floor. Yeah, so this looks like a bar, is it? Small cafe, I don't know. Lots of glass. The glass goes all the way down. That's not my thing, but I'm sure some people might love that. Yeah, so there's the very large polar bear habitat, it looks like. As we can get out onto the roof. I don't think this is what guests really should be doing, but we can do it anyway. There's like rocks shaped like balls. I'm sure they're made of the twilight rocks, rotated around 1,000,001 times. It looks nice. It's unique though. Yeah, so let's head out of the building. Yeah, so there is backstage here, very large backstage for polar bears. Got a nice indoor pool, enrichment, nice winter mural. All the backstage kind of keeper things here. There's another one. Oh, so there's two habitats. Two backstage kind of things separate. So rejoin the elevator queue and head back out. So we're going to the left, toward the polar bears. So there's the back of the barriers here, so there's no view for the guests here. A shame though, but a nice glass viewing panel maybe in one of these bits of walls could have gave us a nice view. But yeah, the fence opens up here, gives us a nice water view of the polar bears swimming. If they can deep dive, this is all they will do. They will only swim. So we've got a keeper gate here for feeding. I assume there'd be buckets of fish here they throw here. Let's go to the second polar bear habitat here as well. It looks like there's one bear in this one. Is there another bear in another? Here's a map. So we're at number 6. We've toured 6 habitats. 7 would be the Takin. Continues all the way up. Easy enough layout though. So go down this elevator. I'm guessing this will be underwater viewing. Yes it is. Yes it is. Nice ice cave, I guess. Icicles hanging from the roof. There's a line. I guess I'll be busy down this bit. I've also got 2 bears in this habitat. Glitching through the terrain. The majestic polar bear. Got another bear here. It's got lots of rocks and the eel grass on the underwater floor. Head back up again. I'm seeing lots of pebbles. That could be the pebble path, which is a very smart way of making a polar bear habitat. You need lots of space though for that. The terrain and the water would hate you. Yeah, so heading back to this river again, crossing the river, to the Takin and Arctic Wolf. Very nice glacier blue, the water. Fits the Finland kind of mountain theme. Yeah, so this should be the Takin. Yes, it is. Very large habitat for them, very rocky. There's our dry moat, I think we saw. Outdoor shelter there. All the trees have wooden guards on them, which is nice. Lots of custom kind of, I've seen these in the workshop, these custom rock formations. Might use them one day. Yeah, so this should be the wolves. Arctic wolf. Not everyone's favourite Arctic DLC animal, but it's a nice addition having a white wolf. So these are all howling away currently. The wolves howl a bit too much for my liking, really. My local zoo, the wolves never howl like that much unless they're getting fed. So there's a nice shelter, there's pool. Fences are covered in this ivy, which is a nice decoration for them. The shelter building seems locked away though. The metal doors are closed, so you can't see anything in the shelter. The buffalo grass is increasing though. We've got large clumps now, which I assume we're joining to maybe the grassland style animals. Yeah, we've got an entire habitat full of it. For the muskox, the lumbering beast of the Arctic. I don't know if there's any in this habitat though. Oh no, we've got one in the back. Just one, I think. It's a nice open kind of habitat that kind of improves the look of just the grass paint, although it comes at, I guess, a very piece-heavy result. Another view of the Takins. Don't think I see any there. So we got more muskox. Lots of grass. There's a lot. That must have been such a pain to place. I like the cliff face though. I don't know what kind of rocks those are, but it's a nice touch. Very realistic. Not just me spamming faux rocks. Now we've got a backstage Takin habitat here. And more viewing for the muskox. Logs and stones to keep them on the grass. Lovely mountain background though. If only the grass wasn't so awful here in the taiga map, I'd use it so much more. Very large barriers here for the muskox as well. Imagine so if they're the weight of them, very heavy animals. There's lots of toilet buildings spread through this zoo, but as if guests are wondering, I guess, they need it far too often. It's got a very dry habitat. Cold and dry. What would that be? I think Arctic, yeah, so what is this? 10, is it? Yeah, the Arctic Fox is 10. Natural habitat, Arctic Fox. Nice Arctic theme, lots of colours, bright colours of summertime in Arctic. Very nice. Because the Arctic Fox is very small really when you build large habitats. It can be quite difficult to spot in natural kind of grass. I don't know if there's a couple of foxes here, I think. Oh, is that Saiga? Yeah, it is. This is a Saiga antelope. The rare Saiga. With its very weird nose. I don't think I'll ever build a zoo with these, but these are cool to see. I do like they're travelling in a herd though. To the people who say herding isn't in the game, there it is. The dry grass must be representing the Asian steppe, as well be. I think it's quite a dry region, so yeah. What we got here? Horses. I can't pronounce, how do you pronounce? Przewalski. I would say Przewalski, but yeah. Yeah, so these were extinct in the wild horses, introduced into the same kind of Asian steppes, so China, Mongolia, Kazakhstan kind of regions. The only true wild horse left, I think. Not much going on in this habitat though, it's quite rocky, is it? I don't know if it's concrete or just the light rock. Nice large shelter for them though. Nice, easy enough to see with that mesh fence back there. So this is a wetland, so it's moose. Lovely waterfall here. A nice large waterfall taking up the left side of the habitat. There's bird boxes. There's an idea for my zoo's bird boxes. Fantastic. Yeah. It's got a nice shelter for the viewing area for the moose. A large bull moose right ahead. And I think there's 2 moose here. There's got all the females still sleeping to the right. I like all the grasses poking out of the water. Nice wetland kind of atmosphere here. So we've got a moose backstage, it looks like. You can visit that. Jump off the boardwalk here. Got stacks of hay. Custom feeders and tire kind of enrichment. Got a feeding area for the moose here as well. So there's the female getting up. Very big. Yeah, these are the largest deer species, so these are very large animals. There are lots of details here. Every backstage has so much detail. It's amazing. Got another wetland here. It's beavers, is it? Yeah, there's a dam. Yeah, it's beavers. So much sticks and branches used to build these dams. I would not have. I don't know if I have the patience for building those. I'll find out soon. Yeah, so we got some beavers. Those that chewed out tree stumps. Love that. Very nice touch for a beaver habitat that I might steal the idea of. So we got a nice big building on the right, and we've got grizzly bears to the left. We'll visit the grizzly bears first, because it looks like it's away from all the other areas. Nice dirt path leading to the bear viewpoint. Massive bear habitat, very impressive. Huge pool, there's a bear and there's a bear in the waterfall. Yeah, so endless amounts of buffalo grass, this huge pool, very detailed bear habitat. Also got benches here for a talk point, I guess. It's a feeding area. This has to be a second bear habitat, or is this not the same bears? Is it 2 bears in here? Yeah, it's not the same bears still down there. So head back to the main path. Need to check a map though, see where we actually are. Which is handy, there's one right here. So where are we? Saiga 14 was the Beavers C Cafe. Okay, so we're at the cafe building. On the far left of the zoo, we've visited the entire outside. So still got a few. There's a big grape farm, it looks like, to visit, and a couple other animals. So a nice big cafe, nice building, blue roof with a red kind of lining. Very detailed in here. Lots of tables for. I assume this is the main cafe, but it's not a big kitchen compared to the entrance. It's more like a coffee shop, I think. It's like a coffee shop cafe, maybe? There's not much signage or that in here, so I'm not too sure. There's signs here that don't work, is it? The African restaurant. There's no custom media, so it's a bit awkward. The massive lake at the back. That might be what is hurting the performance actually. It's a huge body of water. So we'll head up here. What's here? Cats, cougar, yeah, cougars. Impressive rockwork. You love the rockwork at the back, very detailed. layers of this faux, is it faux rocks, or I don't know, another kind of rock. Looks nice anyway. And a water moat to keep the cougars in. Very nice. Grape Farm. Grape Farm in Finland. That's a new one. Bison, is it? Why Wisent or a European bison? Europe's largest land mammal. It's also its heaviest. Yeah, so the Grape Farm. Very unusual thing to see in Finland, but that's my tractor. Yes, that's mine. I recognise that. One of my favourite blueprints actually, making one of the tractors for the Barnyard DLC. Very lovely windmill there. So these weren't marked in the map, but there's lots of domestic animals here. So we've got the Holstein cattle in one habitat. The next should be donkeys, is it? Yeah, donkeys. Not the largest habitats, but it's all right for domestic animals, I guess. And sheep. Windmill is a great background piece for domestic animals. Have to see how they made that. Down here, geese. Canada's most friendly animal. What was it they call it? The chicken cobra? Yes. Yeah, so Grape Farm surely has a winery. That's surely a winery building there. Looks very Italian. With these olive trees here. Lovely building design. It's Invernalia. I guess that's the wine, Invernalia. Ooh, fully decorated interior here. Lots of barrels of wine. Is this like a dining, meeting area? The tables? I don't know. It's a nice fountain. Love the floor pattern here. Must be done with tiles or something. Well, the floor is glitching out, so I think we'll need to go into the other camera. Yeah, so this has obviously got production area in here with all the big tanks. A lot of tanks in here, a lot of detail. There's nice murals up there as well, of the winery, I think. The room's full of all these barrels. I think it might be the barnyard barrel being used. Hopefully that reduces the piece count somewhat. I can't imagine if those were custom. There'd be an insane amount of pieces. There's also a nice village up here. Is it just a rest and plaza, possibly? I don't think these buildings have anything in them. No, nothing. Can't expect every building to have details. I'm not one to talk there. Let's head all the way back. I think there's another path. Check out these windmills though. Lovely details on those Africa tiles. I thought it was mesh. So check the sheep shelter. These sheep must have been manually trapped. So much space they have. A little bit of hay and that's it. Yeah, I got a sheep habitat there. Pretty basic, I guess, just lots of buffalo grass. So we'll have to head all the way back. Don't think there's another path. I think it's just one path, I think. There are more animals. Oh, pigs. Very muddy pigs. Yeah. Yeah, it's very dirty pigs. Well, pigs being pigs, you know. Ah, so it leads back to my tractor, okay. So we'll exit the same way by the bison. Is it just that habitat for bison? Oh, no, in this zoo, there'll be another one, somewhere. Yeah, so what's this way? You got Bison and Markhor. Yeah. Bit of lag, bad lag here. Don't know what's happened. Turning round, fixed it somehow. Yeah, okay, so we've done the Grape Farm. Here's the other bison habitat. Pretty much just 3-4 bison in here. These odd rocks. Is that windows in the rocks? Must be something in there, I don't know. Ooh, second cougar habitat. Similar kind of design to the first one. One cougar leaping out of the water. Amazing rockwork here though. Must have took so long to do it. Where are those rooms? Is that a hotel in there? Interesting. These gigantic walls for... Oh, Markhor, that's what it'll be. All these rocks will build up to the wall. Watch them climb up. A classic wall design, I think, and this must be thousands of pieces of rocks. Huge amount. Oh, it's a lovely little waterfall. Lots of streams falling down. But that bear's trapped. There's no way it jumped up there. Poor bear. I know it's for the river waterfall kind of bear on the falls, but it's just waddling back and forth. Poor thing. Yeah, so there's the Markhor we were originally going to see. Got male Markhor with its iconic horns. Yeah, so that's the Markhor habitat. Lots and lots of rocks. I don't think I could pull that off. That amount of lot of rock layering and all that. It's insane. So speed past... There's a deer in there. Deer, a red deer. It's over the back of the entrance. Nice forest habitat for the red deer, I think, on both sides. I think there's just females in this one. There's an underpass right below us, I think, to allow the deer into both habitats. Very empty, this one though. There's obviously nothing here right now. Must be in there somewhere. Dense forest full of deer. Nice natural habitat. I know there is one sleeping here. Yeah, same kind of tree, kind of guards and all that. So much details in the zoo. And that should be us back to to the Swans. We have completed our tour of this amazing zoo. So much details, it is a little performance heavy though. There is a lot of lag upon loading and trying to move between areas. But it is a lovely zoo. Thanks for watching everyone, that is a zoo tour complete. See you next time.